tide is sitting pretty right now. So you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Kangaroo coming back once again. Talk about my Alabama present time. To celebrate concerning my Alabama. Let's all get up on our feet and yell, roll tide, baby. Nobody beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. My that breaks off.
That's the way I say it.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again on this Wednesday evening for the Kangaroo Black Show. And we're going to talk about some bold predictions for the top 25 football programs, or projected top, well, they are the top 25 football programs right now. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. I got my partner coming on, man. Boy, I tell you what, if I had his hands, I'd cut mine off, and I'm talking about no other than the man, Piano Man. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what the business is?
Hey, man. Hey, we just trying to make it. That's all. We just trying to make it.
Oh, man, we making it, bro. You making it. You doing the doggone thing.
Yeah. Okay, being Piano Man back together again.
Making it happen on a Wednesday night.
Making it happen. Talking about some bold prediction. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Piano Man, this article that I got this from, it's kind of old. It was way back in February, but I don't give a damn because guess what? They got some outrageous bold claims on here.
Oh, it's some crazy stuff being said, man.
They already once again predicting old Arch Manning to be the #1 overall draft pick. Once again, and I don't know why.
Here we go again.
It is what it is, man. But how you been doing, man?
Hey, I've been doing pretty good. Just doing what I do, enjoying life, living life. Hey, man, talking about the Tide every day. Trying to be like you, bro. Trying to be like you.
Well, I tell you what, if you're trying to be like me, you're trying to get some grass to grow, because that's what I want.
I'm trying to stop some from growing, because, bro, it's raining over here like cats and dogs.
Man, we need some of that. I tell you what. When I get it to grow, I'm gonna wish I hadn't have got it to grow.
You got that right, man.
Because I'm gonna have to be the one doing this shit. But man, I want it to look pretty, man.
It's just bad weather all over the place, man. It's been kind of calmed down for now. But when we get off the show tonight, man, I'm gonna run to Walmart and go get my fishing license because it expired the other day.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go fishing, bro.
Okay. Well, you trying to fish in the rain?
Man, fish bite in the rain, bro.
Man, I don't know nothing about no fishing. Like I said, I ain't been fishing since I was about 14 years old.
Oh, man.
I'm going to tell you like this. I ain't been fishing since I was like 14, and I ain't never been hunting.
Man, you missing out on life.
Look, man.
I'm missing out on life, KB.
I'm not one with nature. As long as I was in the military, and every time we was in the field or in the wilderness, I hated every damn minute of it.
Man, fishing and hunting that's life.
And
that's
plus,
life.
I don't like snakes.
I don't like them either. So you just do what you got to do. It's either
kill them. That's what I do.
Me.
Every damn one I see, I don't give a damn what kind it is. Of course, I don't know the difference in them. So I know what a rattlesnake is.
Oh,
I know what a damn cottonmouth and a copperhead is. I know what them is.
Well,
I don't even see them.
I know what a rattlesnake, copperhead, no head. That's what they're gonna end up with.
You're damn right. You're damn right, man. But yeah, man, Stephen Hicks say he with me. He don't hunt or fish. But hey, shout out to everybody in the chat right now, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to the Kangaroo Click, man. If you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Click, make sure you go to their homepage, hit that membership button so you can become a member of the Kangaroo Click. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time OKB posts and goes live. So I think we're gonna have a good show tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good one.
All disrespect.
KB, let me run something by you. You were talking about stuff that's written like back in February, right?
Yeah.
On my show, I've done a way too early top 25. I've done it twice from two different sources.
Okay.
And what you say on here tonight will not surprise me, because some of the outrageous stuff that I've already seen in the way too early in the top 25, this, that, and the third. And excuse me, people need to pay attention to what's going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then when you look at the top 25, you're gonna have a different one on each site. Every time you turn around, something different, from Bama Hammer to freaking Saturday Down South to freaking ESPN. You know, every website is different. They got different writers. So
KB, you know what? I'm gonna take something that I used to hear you say back in the Gap, man. I don't think they believe they own hype.
Oh no, they just writing stuff to get people talking. That's all, to get a reaction. That's it.
They don't believe it. They don't believe what they're writing themselves. So I think they writing to hear them to see what to see their writing skills. And the Georgia fans are talking just to hear themselves talk.
Oh yeah. Now if you go to that damn Dawn of the Dog website, man, you gonna really see some crazy stuff. I mean, really see some crazy stuff. Man, I was listening to a dog podcast, man, and they said that Auburn is the reason why they didn't repeat. If Auburn would have stopped Alabama from getting a 4th and long, Georgia would have repeated. And they talking about the grave digger. That ain't have shit to do with Georgia not repeating. Even if Georgia would have beat Alabama in the SEC championship, that don't mean they would have repeated. You still got the first round of the playoff. Back then it was a 14 playoff, but hey, that's neither here nor there. You just hear people say some crazy things, and you read crazy things in these articles. That's all.
Yeah,
so Auburn fans, Auburn websites talk crazy. They talking about they gonna run the SEC run the state of Alabama in recruiting just because Kalen DeBoer or Alabama gave Kalen DeBoer a contract extension, or Alabama gonna fall off the map because they gave Coach Kalen DeBoer a contract extension. But hey, it is what it is. They free to think what they want to think. That's all.
Well, if they give us a contract, I guess we gonna fall off the.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be the least paid on them sidelines, but the happiest. I can tell you that right now.
Me too.
Anyway, man, what's going on? Stephen Hicks and Nick Harden and Tony B and Cindy, Spot Comforters, Jacory.
Yo, that's Susan now. That's Susan.
That's Susan. Okay. I thought I had no law, Susan. My bad. No, I didn't know that. Latoya Billingsley, what's going on? Jacory Williams, Coach Carl in the building. What it is. Pamela in the building. What's going on, Pamela? Cindy in the building. Roll Tide.
That's right.
Hobbs M for M. What it is. Nick Harden. I believe I got you, Nick Harden.
Yeah. What's up, Nick Harden? Long time no see, my brother.
Good yes, sir. Larry Townsend, aka Larry Lodge. ZT Pictures Show, what it is. Who else we got? I know we got several more. Who else we got?
I see Roll Tide and
Rise Up in here.
Yeah. Dennis
Lil Joe C up in the building.
Yeah, I see a lot of them, man.
Yeah, Bino.
Aisha, she's here. Hey, just my homie. Hey, is that Coach Sean?
Where we at?
JHO 38. Is that Coach Sean? No.
Okay.
No, that's not him.
Tony B up in here.
Yeah, I saw Tony B. I got to get Tony B over to my show sometime when he's available, and we can talk smack.
Tony B, man, old grumpy old man. That's what Tony B is. He ain't gonna do them, but gripe. That's how my mama used to say it. Griping ass.
Cindy,
oh my goodness, man.
Cindy says she wants her divorce, and then he can go wherever he wants as long as it's away from me. That's what they normally say, Cindy.
You crazy, man. LaQuisha in the building. LaQuisha Gordon.
Yeah.
Roll Tide all day, every day.
Yeah. But Timothy Peavy, 41. Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For those of you that I've never met, I'm Piano Man. I'm just trying to be like the man that's sitting next to the man. It's like sitting next to the man himself.
And from what's going on, brother. And if y'all ain't been to Piano Man's channel, if you ain't subscribed to Piano Man's channel and you in this chat, you need to go over to the Long Run with Piano Man and subscribe. Right. And then come back and let me know that you done subscribe to the Long Run with Piano Man. Just like that. Just type it in the search bar.
Please help get to me. I'm just trying to get the 500 before the money's out.
Yes, sir. The Long Run with Piano Man. Also, if you ain't subscribed to Sharpshooter Sports Talk,
that's right.
Be sharp. Go over there and subscribe to Sharpshooter Sports Talk.
Coach
just like it sounds.
Rep
Coach
One
Sean.
Exposure with Coach Carl, JMHO with Coach Sean. Man, it's so many of them out there.
Yes,
and if we're endorsing them, that means we running with them.
That means roll tide. We rolling with them.
We rolling with them.
But before I get to what we're gonna talk about, I got some contracts numbers I want to read out.
Okay, go ahead.
Alabama Crimson Tide draftees contract numbers.
Okay.
Some of these guys got some nice lucrative deals.
Okay.
And we're going to start out with the first rounders, which was Caden Proctor and Ty Simpson. Caden Proctor was the first one off the board for our Alabama Crimson Tide, and he signed a 4-year, fully guaranteed rookie contract with the Miami Dolphins worth $26.1 million. And that deal includes a $15.4 million signing bonus. Sir.
But you know what, though, KB? Now,
go ahead.
Let me say something about that draft choice. If anybody has been paying attention to the Dolphins, the Dolphins begin to unload that wagon back in mid-season of last year.
Right.
They were letting people go. They were just doing it because the Dolphins are in what you call a revamp mode. They're revamping everything. So that contract does not surprise me. What that just simply means to me is that they're invested in Caden Proctor. And he's part of the family. And he's going to come with it. That's what they're saying.
You're right, Coach Carr. That is a great deal. Moving on to Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson signed a 4-year, $25.41 million contract, fully guaranteed. Signing bonus. What was the signing bonus? $14.94 million. Sound like money to me. With a 5th-year option. Sound pretty good to me. Jeremy Bernard. Go ahead.
I have.
Yeah, you damn right. Jeremy Bernard, 2nd-round pick. He signed a contract worth a 4-year rookie contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers worth $10.6 million. It didn't say what his signing bonus. His signing bonus is $6.7 million. Sound pretty good to me. Sound good to me. LT Overton. What was LT Overton? A 3rd or 4th round pick? A 4th round pick. His rookie contract, 4 years, $5.8 million. So I don't think it said what his contract, his signing bonus. Hold on now. Yeah. $5.18 million. That was his contract. So, but yeah, man, that seems to be pretty good to me.
Beats what I'm gonna say it again. Beats what I have.
Parker Bracelet, 4.4-year contract, 4.77 million. It says 4.77 to 4.9 million. So outstanding. Doesn't say what his signing bonus was. Then you got Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson was also a fifth rounder. He got a $4.91 million contract, 4 years. Josh Cuevas, $4.7 million contract, 4 years. Damani Jackson, $4.5 million to $4.66 million for 4 years. He was a 6th-round draft pick.
Yeah. Tim
Keenan, 7th-round draft pick. $4,538,000. Well, $4.5 million. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And what was the last one? Jam Miller. $4.5 million, 4 years. So all of them is sitting pretty right now. Especially.
What about those guys, those undrafted free agents, like those guys like Jaden Roberts and?
Well, I didn't. Give me their names. Jaden Roberts.
It was Jaden Roberts, Let me see. Hold up. I know Jaden Roberts was one.
But don't they have to make the team first? Because it don't have, because I know he went to Philadelphia, but it don't have.
Yeah, he and Deontay Lawson went to Philly.
It don't say nothing about his contract.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see about Deontay Lawson. Deontay Lawson. Deontay Lawson. Philadelphia Eagles undrafted free. 3-year, $3.11 million contract.
Okay.
$10,000 signing bonus.
That's not bad. And you see, where Pavia is gone to the Ravens, right?
Yeah, he went to the Ravens. Yeah, they signed him. Hopefully he won't make them regret it. Hopefully. No, I don't see nothing with Jaden Roberts. There was some more guys that was undrafted free agents from Alabama.
And I can't think of all of them. It was quite a few of them.
Yeah.
That went like that. But I'm hoping and wishing the best for all of them. But I'm proud of the ones that were drafted, and even those that were undrafted. In that selection process, they still got picked up.
Yeah,
and I'm proud of the fact that they're going to get something that I have my own reservations about that, but that's not what I'm here for tonight to talk about that. But
right.
I'll tell you about that.
Cam Dewberry signed a contract with the Falcons for $3.1 million.
Cool.
So that's
a start.
Yeah, that's a start. Then you got let me see, N'Keal Hill-Green. And I thought N'Keal Hill-Green would get selected, but I don't. N'Keal Hill-Green, he got $3.1 million too, and he's with the
Rams.
The Rams, and then Deshaun Jones. I don't know what he got. I guess all of them got $3.1 million.
Yeah, that must be the going for an undrafted rookie. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, thank you, Jones. And Geno Vandermark was with the Colts.
Okay. Yeah. Geno Vandermark, it don't say nothing about his contract. I just typed his name in. But I think it's probably $3.1 million for all of them.
Probably so. I look for everybody's to come up here in the next few days. It'll
right. Shout out to Stephen Hicks for being a member of the Kangaroo Clique for 22 entire months. Shout out to Stephen Hicks. Give him a standing ovation, man.
That's right.
Stephen Hicks.
And the voices of no mercy.
You damn right. That's almost 2 entire years. Appreciate it, Stephen Hicks. Yeah, man. I sure appreciate, man. Appreciate all your support as well as everybody else's. But let's get into these crazy and we're gonna start from the bottom, 25.
Okay, let's go.
According to this is on CBS Sports.
Okay.
So at number 5, at number 25, they got South Carolina, and that bold prediction is the Gamecocks among the first teams left out of the college football playoffs. And according to this article, which I don't believe, it says they have a friendlier schedule for 2026 than they did in 2025. And that's just not true. Because if you look at the 2026 football schedule, man, I clicked on South Carolina State. But if you click on South Carolina's football schedule for 2026, they got a tough slate, man. They got a tough slate. Because as you well know, what's 2026? They got Alabama on the schedule. I believe they got Tennessee. Who else they got? This thing moving mighty slow. But yeah, I know they got Alabama, Tennessee. Matter of fact, they got Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas A&M back to back, and Georgia and Clemson to finish the season.
All right.
And they got Alabama in there too. So I don't think they'll come close to the playoffs. What about you, Piano Man?
No. Just that simple. Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah, but they got Lenora Sellers coming back, so but it's gonna take more than them. Yes. 24, Virginia Tech. James Franklin leads the Hokies to a 10-win season in year 1. They at number 24 according to this poll.
I can about see that. James Franklin is a good coach. I think he just ran his course at Penn State by not being able to beat Ohio State, Michigan. I think that's what got him up out of there, not being able to win the big game. He's in a different conference now. He's in that ACC conference,
right,
over there. And when he plays Miami and beat them, me and you, we're going to see Bama Hater, and we just going to go over there and give him the blue. That's what we're going to do. And I want to hear all of these lame excuses he's going to give as in the why they're not winning. But just to stick with the point, Virginia Tech is in a great spot right there. And it will not surprise me if Virginia Tech even moves up. We know these are projections.
Right.
It would not surprise me if they move up as the season goes, because I believe James Franklin is going to do a good job with them.
Well, I don't think they're going to win 10 games, in my opinion. I'm just looking at their schedule. They got Georgia Tech, who I think going to be pretty good. They got Clemson. They got Miami.
Yeah.
They got Virginia. Remember, Virginia was pretty damn good last year. Now, I don't know how they're going to be this year, but they was pretty good last year. And they got SMU, who's a pretty good football team.
SMU is going to be, SMU is going to be that sleeper of the good ones, if you will, because right now all of the focus is going to be on Miami because of them appearing in the Natty last year. So somebody's going to do the sneak up, and it'll be between like you said, Virginia or SMU or possibly even a Virginia Tech. But I think Georgia Tech takes it all in that ACC.
So is you picking Georgia Tech to win the ACC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that is a good possibility.
Yeah.
What about MFR Jones say, do you think Bill Belichick will have a more focused on his team this year? Will Bill Belichick be more focused on his team? So he might be, but I don't think North Carolina will be any better than they was last season.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Tony B is just trying to report fraud crime on behalf of the Rams. Come on, man. What fraud is that? I think the Rams got him a pretty good pick. Now, I don't know about you. So
anyway, who's fraudulent? on the Rams? Besides
that's what I want to
Bennett.
know. Stetson Bennett.
Oh, the alcohol.
Stetson Bennett. I don't know why Stetson Bennett out there robbing them. Hey, guess what? Stetson Bennett probably ain't been in the building. Not Stetson Bennett, but Ty Simpson ain't been in the building but 2 days and making millions more than Stetson Bennett. That's all I know. So it is what it is. It's all about development. That's all I know. But anyway, hey, Stetson Bennett got him 2 back-to-back national championships. Congratulations. But they damn sure didn't get him a nice payday.
But you anyway, know what, though? They got him 2 back-to-back, and that's all they've done.
That's it.
That's it.
And since how long? 1980? But anyway, coming in at 23 is SMU. And that bold prediction is SMU wins the ACC championship. I'm going to go a little bit more into it. If Miami misses the ACC championship game again and Louisville runs the table in the regular season, this leaves one obvious question. Who meets the Cardinals in Charlotte? Enter SMU. The Mustangs dropped the week 3 regular season meeting with Louisville, but earned a rematch by navigating the rest of the league. This time, Coach Rhett Lashley and quarterback Kevin Jenkins flipped the script. You think SMU can win the ACC? But remember, you just picked Georgia Tech now.
Yeah, I think Georgia Tech gonna be loaded on offense, man.
And they damn. You know what? I made a bet with Tony B that Georgia Tech beat them. And the reason why I made it is because of the offense. Now, I know Haynes King is gone. I know that. But if old boy, what's his name, that damn Mendoza kid, if he's anything like his brother, he pretty good. And then you got to remember, they got Justice Haynes in the backfield. And I believe they're going to have a pretty good wide receiver core. So now the defense might be something totally different. But I think Georgia Tech going to have a good team, and I'm giving them a good chance to coming into the SEC and beating Georgia.
Yeah, they going to play them in Athens too, right? I think so.
Yeah, they're going to play them in Athens.
They're playing them in Athens.
Bama hater, what's going on, brother? Bama hater say, hell no, they can't win the ACC. Miami is winning the ACC. Bold prediction. Bold prediction.
Golly. Oh, man.
Bama hater, you don't believe that. We just talked about people saying and writing stuff that they really don't believe. You don't believe that.
You don't believe that yourself.
You don't believe that. Come on, man. But we're going to get to Miami. We're going to get to Miami, Bama hater. When we get to that bold prediction, I really state your case. State your case. But anyway, man, poor Bama hater. But SMU win the ACC. I find that hard to believe. Like I say, I'll give Georgia Tech a chance before SMU, even though SMU pretty good. Now, guess what? They might not win the ACC, but I think SMU could possibly make the playoffs. Coming out of the ACC. I mean, you got Miami, Clemson, Georgia Tech. I think them to probably be the best teams in the ACC, but you know, I think they can do it, man. I think they can do it.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't take Bama haters seriously because they can't beat Louisville, and Louisville done smacked them 2 years in a row.
Well, guess what? They can't beat SMU either.
And they can't beat SMU, and then you get run out your own stadium by Indiana. You couldn't win, and they wouldn't let you in because you couldn't. Anyway.
Exactly. Tony Canada, appreciate you, brother. Been a member for 13 months.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Over a year. And Hunter Phillips, appreciate the 99-cent super chat. Anything will help. Damn sure will. But anyway, looking at SMU schedule, they start out with Florida State. I think that's going to be a pretty good game. UCF, they got Louisville the third game, Missouri State, Boston College. Then they're going to buy Virginia. Coming off a bye, they got Virginia, then Cal, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, and Stanford. Now, I think the only true test is going to be Notre Dame And I'm gonna say Louisville. The only true test to SMU.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll beat Florida State.
Who? Louisville.
SMU.
Oh, SMU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They should. Let me see who is that playing Louisville first. Is that wait a minute.
They playing in Kentucky now. Louisville is the third game of the season.
Who's Louisville's first game?
Louisville's first game would happen to be Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Ooh, in Nashville.
And playing them in Nashville. That's who I was trying to, because we went over that this morning, and I remember seeing Louisville on there this morning, and that's who it is. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good one.
That's definitely going to be a good game.
I
don't believe SMU will win the SEC, but I think they got a chance of maybe going to the playoffs, getting in the playoff with a 10-2 record. So Ja'Cory Stetson Bennett was a 4th-round pick. Nobody expects too much from a 4th-rounder. He didn't, Nobody expects. You know, it's been some pretty good 4th-rounders, Tony B. You just got to go in and prove yourself. And unfortunately, Stetson Bennett just wasn't able to do it. Could I be correct? Yes, no, maybe. Hello? Anybody? But anyway, Tony B, don't nobody want to hear them damn excuses. You always got excuses for them Georgia players. Come on, man. Excuses that you don't hold nobody else to.
Well,
come on now. Nobody. He's in the NFL. He's expected. He's expected. He's at that level now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I understand that he's a backup, but Ty Simpson about to get that boy on the bus somewhere else to the Winn-Dixie some damn well. But anyway, Bama haters say South Carolina, Florida State, Tennessee, LSU, Georgia, Texas A&M is going to get the board a nice box. Man, come on, man. Stop it, man. Yeah, look, man. We ain't only talking about Alabama today, but you come in here talking about Alabama. We're talking about several other teams other than Alabama.
We're actually talking about the top 25.
Yeah, top 25 teams. 24 more teams other than Alabama. But Bama hater, he only going to focus on one.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he talking about who all going to get Deborah about. Who the hell gonna get down that Mario Cristobal about? Himself. I told you, Bama hater, don't you realize y'all ain't start winning until 2 years ago? Don't you know that? Come on, man. Stop it. You made the playoff one freaking time. Yeah, you took advantage of it, but you still didn't get shit out of it. But anyway, let's keep moving. Can't entertain him all damn day. But anyway, at number 22, you got Penn State. Penn State finishes 7-5 on the year one of Matt Campbell. I can believe that.
I got it. I can see that too. He leads them back to prominence. And it wasn't like they were, even when they were under Franklin and when Franklin was fired, right. Or however that went, it wasn't like Penn State was a bad team. There was just so much negative hype on them because of their losses to the big teams within the Big Ten. And I think they were more or less down on themselves. And then Drew Aller got hurt. He got hurt. Remember that he got hurt. So
yeah, but if they go 7-5, I think they'll lose some games that they should win. I'm looking at their schedule, and this is my first time looking at their schedule.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty easy. They got USC, Michigan.
Where are they playing USC?
I'm gonna say Washington. They play USC in Pennsylvania at home.
Yeah. I don't know. USC has a pretty good squad, dependent upon how that. Well, let me ask this: who's their first game? Who is Penn State's first game? I hadn't pulled it up.
Marshall.
They should win. And
Temple.
then who they?
Temple
2-0.
Buffalo
3-0.
Wisconsin
4-0.
Northwestern.
5-0.
USC.
Now that's where the party gonna start.
Okay. Michigan.
Another party.
So that's 2 losses in a row. So now they 5-2. They got a bye week. Coming off the bye, they got Purdue.
Should win.
Washington.
No party.
Minnesota.
Should win.
Rutgers.
Should win.
Maryland.
Should win.
That's they get that. Well, that's 9-3. So, so they might do better than what
people giving them credit for. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fact.
I'm just saying. We'll see for Penn State, but I think they'll win more than 7 games.
Dexter Simpson says Miami. I guess they're supposed to be Miami is loaded. Y'all need to do your research before making statements. Well,
how are they
Miami
loaded?
fans, they loaded every freaking year.
Yeah, I mean, and then your schedule favors you. You should be loaded. You don't play
exactly, and they in possibly the easiest conference in college football. It's between them and the Big 12, the easiest. So I mean, if you look at it, you should be loaded. You should win the ACC just like you should have won the past 2 years, but that ain't happened.
But you didn't.
The best 2 years you done had since 2002, and you still can't win it. So I don't want to hear this shit about you loaded. Hey, you want to talk about coaches? Shit, your coach hold you back. The proof is in the pudding, buddy. The proof is in the pudding. My coach, in his 2 years, at least he made it to a conference championship game. Come on now, your coach ain't did that shit yet.
You can't be.
Yeah.
And furthermore, and if this who is this Dexter Simpson?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm inviting you to come to my channel, The Long Run with Piano Man, and I want you to come and I want you to say that over there with the gumbo chefs, and I want you to see what type of reaction you gonna get.
I mean,
because bruh, I got one of the gumbo chefs who will remind you who won the ACC championship.
Yeah, that would be Duke. That would be Duke. But
the basketball school.
Coach Kalen DeBoer, I know Mario Cristobal been coaching Power 4 football longer than daggone Coach Kalen DeBoer. And Coach Kalen DeBoer has been to the playoff more than one time in his tenure in Power 4 football. I know that for a fact. How many times has Mario Cristobal been as a head coach? Come on, man. Stop it. Houston at number 21.
Okay, I can see that.
Houston upset reigning Big Ten champion Texas Tech in the conference opener. I don't believe it. Now, Houston do have some good teams every now and then, but I just don't believe it.
But they're in that. Isn't Houston in the Big 12, right?
They in the Big 12.
See,
they over there with BYU.
Yeah, and anyway, I can see Houston being where they are. For all of that, for all of those that's in that Big 12, it's going to be a wait and see moment, especially with what has happened with Brendan Sorsby over there at Texas Tech. We're going to see how that pans out with him, because Texas Tech, just like Dexter was talking about Miami loaded, Texas Tech was pretty loaded themselves.
Especially on defense.
Especially on defense. And so I'm just saying now, just watch that. But Houston being what, 21st, I can see that. I can see that.
Tony B, probable cause that Ty Simpson is committing fraud. It's a crime in I can tell you who committed a crime. Let's go with Stetson Bennett. Let's go with Keely Ringo.
Any of them defensive backs from Georgia commit crimes.
Any
they can't hold nobody.
Any defensive back.
Any of them defensive backs.
Y'all freaking running backs committing a crime from Georgia.
I mean, like, come on, man.
Other than Cook, who else doing anything at the running back position? Nick Chubb, he done retired, ain't he? Is Nick Chubb still in the NFL?
I'm not sure.
What about Todd Gurley? Yeah, he ain't in the NFL no more.
And what about what's his name? Sony Michel.
Oh, I don't even think he went to the NFL, but he was in there what 2 years maybe.
Sony Michel was at the Patriots at first.
Highway
and
down
I forgot
Robert.
where he got off to after that, but you had Sony Michel, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley. Y'all had this what's his name? Zeus White, called him Zeus.
Yeah. Gone.
Bama hater.
But what's the name? That guy that was with the Lions, he doing pretty good. But the Lions got rid of his ass when they got rid of him to get boy Jahmyr Gibbs.
And then now you got
Swift.
Pacheco back there with Gibbs, and is it St. Brown? The running back, St. Brown.
Yeah.
St. Brown gone? He's gone because
I'm not sure.
Pacheco from the Chiefs is with Detroit now.
Right. Okay. Bama hater, y'all stopped 6 years ago. When did y'all start? Y'all shit. Y'all stopped 24 years ago in 2002. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Make it to a dang on conference championship. Bama hater, when your team gonna do that? When your team gonna make this year, Bama hater? I mean, it's always next year. That's what they always say. But anyway, freaking Miami, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Miami. I don't freaking that Miami fans shouldn't even talk. Matter of fact, Miami Hurricane fans shouldn't even talk athletics. I mean, none.
Ephraim, he's not suing Alabama, sir.
He's suing the SEC. To my Jameson Williams.
SEC.
He's suing the NCAA, the Big Ten, and the SEC.
He's
not
suing
Alabama.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, the SEC consists of Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Kentucky, and all the rest of the programs.
Yeah, and the Big Ten with Ohio State, Michigan, Purdue, Minnesota, all of them. He's not suing
the conferences.
He's suing
not
the
a particular team. Exactly, and the whole entire NCAA. But hey, it is, and he's not the only one.
No, it's going to be more.
He's not the only one.
Be more to come. Trust me.
He's not the only one. But moving on, what we was at Houston, number 20. We at Ole Miss. Now this is an old prediction. Before Trinidad Chambers, his future was unclear that he was coming back. But now that we know he's back, he's back. Old KB made his own bold prediction when it comes to Ole Miss. You can make yours too, Piano Man, if you wish. But my bold prediction for Ole Miss, Ole Miss beats Georgia for the second time in a row, this time in Athens.
You know what? I'm going to kind of wait on that.
Okay.
I'm going to wait on that, and when you have me back within the next few weeks, let me pray on that one. I really do, because see, I don't want to upset the Georgia.
Man, I wouldn't give a damn about upsetting them.
I don't want to upset them too bad of what I think gonna happen to them. But anyway,
but you free to make your own prediction.
On the real, KB, on the real, I think Ole Miss gets them again for the third time. Remember,
they beat them before the year last.
Ole Miss has beaten them before, and so I think.
But this will be 2 times in a row.
In a row, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
This will be 2 times in a row, and this time in Athens.
And so they'll beat them. Ole Miss is going to be better than what I think people are giving them credit for, because like what I was telling someone today on the show, that some guy, one of the callers said that they would go 6-6, and we said 6-6 how? And he said he said, didn't Chambers leave? I said, no, Chambers won the case. He said, oh, okay, forget it. I said, I see which way you're coming from, because without Chambers, I could see it. But Ole Miss has another quarterback up there, Deuce Knight.
Yeah, Deuce Knight did go, because he would have been a starter if Chambers would have lost his case.
Exactly. Deuce Knight from Yeah, I'm serious now. So don't count Ole Miss out. But I can see them that high, but don't count them out. That ceiling is,
Yeah.
the ceiling gonna be
Yeah.
pretty high.
Sony Michel, he would not Sony Michel, but Nick Chubb with Houston. But guess what? He ain't doing shit with him. He ain't doing nothing.
Man,
What, he
Nick
had
Chubb
3
got
touchdowns
washed up,
last
man.
season? He had 3 touchdowns last season, but yeah, that's my thing. I got Georgia. I mean, Ole Miss going into Georgia, beating Georgia for the second time in a row.
I can
this
see
time
it.
At
I
home.
can see it.
And after a 33-game win streak, they will have been lost 2 games in consecutive years at home. That's what I'm looking at.
KB Vols says Georgia plays Ole Miss at Oxford this year.
They played them in Oxford last year, didn't they?
No, they played them in Georgia last year.
Oh shit, yeah, they do play in Oxford.
They played them in Oxford. Sorry. Thank you,
well,
Vols.
I don't care. That makes it.
I still believe Ole Miss beats them regardless.
That makes it even better for me. Thank you, Tony B. Where you at? Where you at, Tony B? They do play in Oxford.
Thank you, Jacob Arthur. I see you on there, brother. I see you. Yeah.
And I'm looking right at it. They play in Oxford.
They're playing in Oxford.
Out Hemingway Stadium. All right. But anyway, let's move on from Ole Miss. At number 19, you got Washington. Desmond Williams Jr. makes up for his portal misstep and leads the Huskies to the college football playoff. You remember, he wanted to transfer, and then Washington threatened to sue him, so he decided not to transfer. So they saying he can make up for it and lead them to the playoffs.
Right.
I'm going to pull up.
That will not surprise me either. Washington is actually going to be pretty, from what I've been reading, Washington is actually going to be pretty good, KB. They will not be winning like the Big Ten championship or anything.
Right.
But it's projected that they might pull a couple of upsets that will cause some of your big boys not to be able to go or, to that next level. So keep your eye on Washington. They'll be one of those sleeper teams.
Now, the only team, they got a USC on the October 3rd. They got Penn State November 7th, Indiana November 21st, and then a week later they got Oregon. Them the only teams I see that can trip them up. The rest of it is pretty easy because I don't think Michigan State or Nebraska is going to get them.
So they don't play Ohio State this year, do they?
No, they don't play Ohio State.
See, and see that that spells a lot for them. In that Indiana game, I know a lot of people are high on Indiana, but it's hard to keep that same intensity going from one year to the next. That consistency of it. I'm not sure about that. That could be a possible upset there. I already told you, according to another source, that the Natty is, in another source, the Natty is supposed to go down between Ohio State and Oregon. It's supposed to be another Big Ten affair. So when you get to talking about those Big Ten schools like that, they have this tendency of almost like the SEC, except on a minor scale. They beat each other up, but where the problem comes in with them is like a team like Washington will beat Oregon, or a team like Michigan State would upset Michigan somewhere along the line and everything, and just upset things. But see, where the other part of that is, the rest of their schedule is basically soft, so it's not going to matter too much, but we'll see. But
they got a pretty easy schedule. Washington, Utah, Eastern Washington, and Minnesota. Iowa, they might have a pretty good team, man. They just might have a pretty good team, man. But they got Washington at 19 with that bold prediction. Then at 18, you got Utah. Utah ranks outside top 50 in scoring. Now, you know what? I'm gonna say that's a possibility with Kyle Whittingham gone.
Man, don't bring that name up. That dude there, man. That dude there.
Oh man. But Utah, they finished inside the top 50 nationally in scoring defense for 12 consecutive years. So it's saying Utah finished outside the top 50 in scoring, but they done finished inside the top 50 nationally in scoring defense for 12 consecutive seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm looking at their schedule. I'm looking at their schedule. KB Utah. They start off with Idaho.
They'll beat
and
them.
then they play Arkansas. Then they play Utah State. And their first 3 games are at home: Idaho, Arkansas, Utah State. Then they go to Iowa State. Then they come back home and play Kansas. They go to Boulder and play Colorado. They play Houston at home. They go and play Cincinnati on the road. They have BYU at home. And then they play Arizona in Arizona. They play TCU at Texas Christian. They come back home and play West Virginia. And then on December 4th is the Big 12 championship game in Arlington, Texas. So
yeah, that's a pretty cupcake schedule, man.
It's pretty cupcake. I mean, self-explanatory. Only team I see that could possibly beat them
BYU.
BYU. Yeah,
that's it.
BYU. That's it.
And maybe if they have just a slip-up game, that's probably about it. Linda P, what's going on? Linda P have arrived, man.
That's the queen.
And she don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. You can clock that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What you talking about, Tony B? I'm with bullshit. What I'm with bullshit? Because I said Ole Miss will beat y'all. They done proved me right twice.
I mean, they done beat y'all twice, Tony B. You can't argue with the facts.
They put you out the playoffs, Tony B. Come on, man. I done told you, Tony B. Y'all on a downward spiral, man. And losing to Pete Golden should tell you that. I keep telling you the same thing, Tony B. The same thing over and over.
Bagpipe man. Hey, he calling me bagpipe man, but you know what though? Set in front of me, and I guarantee you, before the day is up, I'll be to learn how to play him. That's how bad I am.
But I'm serious, man. You lost to a coach. I ain't got to go through this no more.
Man, forget
losing to a head coach with 3 hours of experience told me a lot. That told me and the thing about it, they came back and beat you.
They sure did. Y'all had them beat
them by 2 scores, and they came back and beat you.
Yeah,
and then even be overtime to do it.
Y'all had them beat, and you lost out. See, that could have been y'all playing in up there, but you lost. You lost out.
Yeah, because they would have had a chance to play Miami. Yeah, sure would have. Ole Miss has the better quarterback. That's facts. That's facts. But anyway, it is what it is, man. And like I said, Dawn of the Dog, they write shit talking about Julian. I mean, some quarterback getting the praise that Gunnar Stockton should be getting. Why should Gunnar Stockton be getting praise? For what? Because he won the SEC? That's not an individual award. It's a team award. But anyway, it is what it is. But we was on Utah. We at Missouri. Missouri will finish 6-6 and lose a bowl game. Say what?
Wait a minute. And what number is this?
Missouri is number 17.
And Missouri is ranked ahead of Utah?
Missouri is ranked ahead of Utah. So, this is Missouri's schedule.
Okay.
Who the hell is you? Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's who they open up with.
Okay.
You know that's a win. Kansas Jayhawks.
Okay.
Mississippi State. In Starkville.
Okay.
No. I messed up. Arkansas Pine Bluff, Kansas Jayhawks, and then Troy. Troy goes to Columbia. Troy, sometimes they have a pretty good program and they compete with Power 4 programs. Mississippi State in Starkville. Okay. Florida Gators at home. Texas A&M at home. Then they go to Ole Miss. I'm saying they lose those 2 games. Then they go to Arkansas. I say they win. Then they got Texas coming to Missouri. I'm saying they lose that.
Yeah.
Then they go to Athens. They lose that. Okay. Kentucky, I'm not sure about that game, but it's in Columbia. And then Oklahoma goes to Columbia. They lose that. So I got them losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games right now. And that's Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know what type of team Missouri is going to have, but I'm not trying to beat up on anybody, but if there's somebody that plays Georgia tough, it's Missouri.
I just don't trust Eli Drinkwitz.
You know, but 2 times they played them tough, and they almost beat Georgia, but they didn't have enough to put Georgia away. They get up for Georgia. Now I don't know how they're going to do it this year, because like I said, I'm not sure about their personnel. But they about right, about 6-6, 6-5, 6-6. I can see it because Missouri will be one of those teams that will lose a game that they should win.
Yeah, they do it every year.
They do it every year. They'll lose a game they should win. So I can go with the record that they're giving.
Okay. Up next, Louisville. Louisville, listen to this. Listen to this, Bama hater. Cardinals will go undefeated against ACC in the regular season. Let me read some more. There's a strong possibility Louisville will be favored in all 12 regular season games. The Cardinals' 2 toughest matchups are outside the ACC in Kentucky and Ole Miss. This ACC slate is unusually soft, with games against 7 of the 10 lowest ranked teams in the ACC, setting the stage for a possible unbeaten season. Let me pull up Louisville.
I'm pulling it up now, KB.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Whoa, okay. Here we go. You got to be kidding me.
So.
You ready for this, KB?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like you said, they open with Ole Miss.
Right.
Villanova. SMU. Wake Forest. North Carolina State. Florida State. Syracuse. Stanford. Georgia Tech. North Carolina. Pittsburgh, and they close with Kentucky in Kentucky.
It's a good. They got a chance to go undefeated, but I'm picking 2 possible losses, and that's SMU and Georgia Tech. They're my possibles, but other than that, I think they can go undefeated.
So you think they're going to beat Ole Miss?
Oh damn! I ain't got them on the screen right now. So Ole Miss, that is a loss.
Ole Miss first.
I'm saying Ole Miss is a loss. They'll open the schedule 0-1, and then a possible loss to SMU, which will make them 2-1, or 1-2.
1-2,
and then they'll go on a run until they get to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
So possible. Well,
a possible 3.
I'm gonna say for sure 1 loss and 2 possibles. 1 and I got 1 and 2 possibles.
But you know what though? KB, here's another way you can look at that. Outside of the SEC, outside of the ACC, that game to Louisville. That game to Ole Miss. Yes. Inside the ACC, it's highly. It's not going to be. It won't be probable.
Yeah.
But they'll do good. but I don't see them running the table. I don't see that. Not with SMU, like you said, SMU and Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
That would be the 2 losses. But then by that same token, it depends on how they're playing. Injuries, that's always my X factor. One of my X factors. Depends on how the injuries go, how they're playing, they're being, continuity, all that kind of stuff. By the time they play SMU, okay, they have 2 games under their belt. They'll be 1-1. Then, and they have SMU at home. That's what I was looking at. So they're playing them in Louisville. And when they play Georgia Tech, they play them at Georgia Tech. So,
right.
Like you said, those are your possibles. So for the sake of home cooking, I'll say they'll beat SMU at home. And then it'll possibly be one game they may lose. And that will be going on the road to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is still
beat
my
SMU
favorite
last year, right?
What you say, KB?
They beat SMU last year, right?
I think they did.
So I'm thinking that SMU gonna want to come in there and get some get back.
Well, we don't know. We got to see. Well, as we keep moving on in this top 25, we're gonna see where they have SMU ranked.
Okay. Yeah. Coach Carl, I think Georgia Tech will beat Louisville also.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to number 15. That's our Alabama Crimson Tide. Ryan Coleman Williams will lead the SEC in receiving touchdowns. Kind of tough one right now. Now, but I ain't gonna say all of that, but I do expect Ryan Williams to have a better season than he had last season. I do expect that. I think Ryan Williams this year can be a 1,000-yard receiver. I think he can. I think it's a possibility. All right. And I think he can score 14, 15 receiving touchdowns. That's what I think. I think he'll be the number 1 wide receiver.
Okay.
For Alabama. That's where I'm at on Ryan Williams.
Well, 14, 15 touchdowns. Okay. Having went to A-Day and seeing the things that I saw, everything is going to be dependent upon two options again. O-line, quarterback is going to depend. If that O-line is jail, I'm telling you now, the prediction you just made will probably come to pass. And not only him, but Alabama's going to be stacked in that wide out room, and they're going to be pretty good over there. But a lot of it's going to depend on the totality of the offense, how they play it, how they're looking, how they're gelling, and everything from especially the O-line, the relationship between the O-line, the quarterback, and the running backs. I'm still on that again this year. What will that relationship look like? Will we get at least 2 yards a carry? Can we get 3 yards a carry? And so however that O-line is firing off that ball and with an established running game, then what you're predicting with Ryan Coleman Williams, that can come to pass along with his cohorts, especially the tight ends.
Right. And I'm looking at, like we went over before, like we talked about before, Ryan Grove and Coach Caitlin DeBoer. Before they got to Alabama, they had balanced offense. Everybody say they like to throw the ball, but we saw it 35 rushing attempts per game, 32 rushing attempts per game.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw that. And they were picking up quality yards per carry. And 140, 150 rushing yards a game. If we can do that behind our offensive line, this offense will be one of the best offenses in all of college football. You hear me, that Bama hater and Tony B? But it's all dependent on the offensive line.
Yeah.
So if we can get that
is going to be, KB, that's going to be our just sum it all up for Bama. Offensively, it's going to be on that O-line. I'm saying it again, if the O-line is gelling, I'm talking about they have the right fit and the injuries are to a minimal, Alabama's going to be surprisingly good. And I've been saying it all spring. Alabama's going to be better than what folks are giving them credit for. And that's all I'm going to see is wait and see. That's all I'm going to say is wait and see. Am I going to predict an undefeated season? No. I'm just going to say one game at the time. One game at the time. And that's all I want to see is one game at the time that we do well and not have a week 1 problem in week 8 and week 12. You see a problem back in week 1, settle that problem, solve that problem. And we don't want to see that problem 4 or 5 weeks later.
Exactly.
I don't want to see that problem.
And we need to come into game 1 with a set starting 5 along the offensive line. So, the schedule. Go ahead.
Because KB, if I see a revolving line, the substitution I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know how much more of that I'm gonna be able to take because you can't get any continuity that way. You can't get it.
Right.
You can't get it, So we're gonna see. But if that O-line is gelling from the offensive side of the ball, if that O-line is gelling, I think Bama's gonna be straight.
Right. Okay. They will be, no doubt. Here we go. I did not say 150 rushing yards a game, Tony B. I said in the past with their past teams, they had teams they was gaining 135, 140 yards a game. I didn't say it, Alabama guy. Listen, it's fundamental. But anyway, Alabama schedule: East Carolina. Win.
Yep.
You listening closely to Bama haters, so because you couldn't wait to get to this. East Carolina, win.
Yep.
Kentucky in Lexington. That's a win for me. Now you say we got to look out for Kentucky, right?
But watch out for them. And watch out for them. I still believe Bama wins the game, but Kentucky's going to be up for them. Kentucky
everybody get up to play Alabama.
Yeah,
even though we fell off a little bit.
And you know what else, KB? While you're saying that, allow me to say this. And the Bama haters won't like this, but I don't care. It'll be a game like Kentucky that you'll find out the character of Alabama in just that game right there. You're on the road in a hostile environment with a brand new offense. Now you're going to see what you're made of. Don't think Kentucky don't know that. They know what's up. So we'll see what Bama is made of early in the year. Game number 2. Not saying it's going to be solving all the problems and, we're going to win a natty, whatever. No, I'm just saying that's going to be a character test game for Alabama right there. And if they can pass, in the words of Bishop with the gumbo chefs, if they can pass that fire test, then it sets them up for other fire tests to come. Because if you can cross that one, it'll give you the confidence to cross the rest of them. Because the next week you have Florida State coming.
Yeah, Florida State coming to Tuscaloosa. Win.
I believe that, but I'm also going to tell you this: that doggone Ashton Daniels.
I agree.
Daniels. You got to shut him down. You're going to have to slow him down. He is what you call a true dual threat quarterback.
He is.
And I know, and listen, I know some of my Bama brothers and sisters don't like for me to talk about this, KB, but you go back and check his stats in that Auburn game last year.
He lit us up for 250 something yards and ran for over 100.
He lit us up.
He did.
he lit us up. And Florida State plays a lot more loose on offense. So that's going to be a good one. But I'm going back to game two again. That if Alabama can pass that fire test, see, Bishop, I've been listening. If they can pass that fire test, get in that phone booth and do what they need to do in week 2. Week 3 is going to prove something exciting, and because they know that's going to be another fire test.
I just think if they can stop the run, focus on the run, and make him pass, I think we'll win pretty easily. Because he's not that good of a passer, in my opinion. Even though he threw for 250-something yards against us last year. But anyway, I'll tell you, we beat Florida State. What you think?
Yeah.
South Carolina in Tuscaloosa, win.
We should beat them.
Mississippi State on the road, win.
Don't go in there underestimating them. Them cowbells something serious up there in Stark Vegas.
Oh, they damn sure is.
They something serious. I mean, just being honest with you. And if you've never had that experience in Stark Vegas with those cowbells, just get ready. Bama should be in the game, but Mississippi State's going to be one of those teams that's going to be up for them too. So, but I still believe Bama wins the game.
Okay, next week we got them Dogs coming into Tuscaloosa. Hey, man. Hey, if history serves us right, hey, history don't do nothing but repeat itself. That's a no-brainer. Easy win. Easy win. And I'm going to go even further. We're going to beat them fools by 13 or more. Easy win. All right, next.
You know what, KB? I think this will be the time that Alabama learns the lesson of not taking your foot off the gas. I think that by this time that they play Georgia, things should be falling into place. And I think that because the offense should be a higher octane, from a standpoint all the way across the line, from tackle to tackle, and they gelling, like I said, I believe that Alabama runs the score up on them this time.
And you know what?
And Georgia won't get back in it.
I just think our defense is going to be that much better than Georgia's offense.
Yeah.
That's what. Now, I know they got Nate Frazier coming back. I know that. I know Gunner coming back. I know Chauncey Barnes, I believe he'll be back. We know all of this. But what they wide receivers looking like? Garbage? I don't even know what they ain't got. Dylan Bell no more. No more Zachariah Branch. Did they get I think they got a transfer wide receiver from North Carolina State, I believe. I think they got a pretty good transfer wide receiver from North Carolina State, I believe.
The question gonna be for Georgia, and I know they're ranked on up the road there, and so we'll probably talk about them a little more, and I'll reiterate that a little more later. But this question going to be for Georgia will be their defensive backs.
Yeah, all the time.
Their defensive back. And see, that's why when you said about getting your money back and frauding folks, Kelly, I know they hyped up Kelly Ringo when he took that back for a touchdown.
Yeah.
That was one time. But if you go back and look at the film, count how many times in the year Kelly Ringo got burned.
A lot.
A lot.
And then
Kelly Ringo was overrated
about 3 times in that SEC championship game. Then you look at what is KJ Bolden? He came in as this highly recruited defensive back. KJ Bolden ain't all of that. I done seen it for my damn self. He ain't playing like the 5-star that he was coming into Georgia. 4-star, whatever he was. He's not playing into it. But anyway, Bama hater, you just keep on hating, and Alabama will keep proving you wrong. That's all I know. But anyway, after Georgia, we going to Rocky Top. And I just don't think Rocky Top is good as it once was right now. I think we going to get the win in Rocket Top after 3 tries, because we done lost the previous 2 times we went up there. I think we win this time. I don't think they as good as they once was, unless the refs do us like they did the last time we was in there. But we ain't gonna blame the refs. They make bad calls in every damn game on both sides of the ball. But I think we get a win in Rocket Top. That's what
I do too. I think the balls are overrated again, just like they were overrated last year. Got a lot of problems, but they're just not as good. I don't think they are as talented as they have been. So I believe Bama beats them.
Keith Holcomb say everyone is talking trash about Bama, but I know that they're over there in the corner sucking their thumbs, praying Bama doesn't get it together. They are,
and that's true. That's true.
After Tennessee, we got Texas A&M coming at Tuscaloosa. Now I'm afraid of that game because of that quarterback they got.
Who? Marcel Reed.
Yeah. I like Marcel Reed.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't think he gonna do to Alabama what he did to South Carolina last year, and come back 31-3 or 31-7. I don't believe he can do that. But I think that's kind of a trap game for us.
So, depending upon the defense, KB, Marcel Reed is very, very inconsistent.
You know what? I think our defense will be ready for any program.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent. If you rattle him, now I'm going to say this: they're going to have Wilkin Formby on the line, Isaiah Horton out there to wide out. I think Isaiah Horton will be their wide out, wide receiver 1.
Yeah,
he's going to be that guy. And they have another guy out there. They're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be dominant. I don't think they'll be that dominant. But I don't believe they're coming to Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama. No.
Okay, so far, Alabama opens the season before the bye week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-0. 8-0. You hear that, Bama hater and Tony B? All right, then we get a bye week. Then we go to Baton Rouge. Lane Train. Win. I know they're going to be hyped up for this game. I know it. But I just think we get – my thing is with this defense, I think the defense is going to be a well-tuned machine in 2026.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: Lane Train, and I wish nothing on nobody. So please let me say that before I say what I'm about to say. Sam Levitt is 1 hit away.
Yeah,
he's 1 hit.
But I mean, that's for all quarterbacks, though. But the thing about it, every team don't have the quarterback room that Alabama has.
See, and LSU don't have that. LSU doesn't have it yet. See, that's the part that people are forgetting. If you go dig deeper into that, they're not there yet. They are not there. Stacy, go Dogs. Well, we talking football. Would you say that if we were talking over in a Georgia channel?
Man, football, we ain't got no business over there.
But it is what it is. But we love you anyway. But LSU, week 2 for them, gonna tell the story.
Who they got week 2? Clemson?
Huh?
Week 2.
Ole Miss is playing.
LSU got Clemson week 1. Yeah, that's week 1.
LSU plays. Ole Miss plays LSU in week 1.
No, they play Clemson in week 1. Week 3, they got Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Week 4, they got Texas A&M.
See, LSU is not good. It's going to be rough. And the funny part about it is, Vegas, and I know Bama hater laughed at me and some of the others laughed at me. Vegas has already said that no SEC team would win like no more than 8 or 9 games. There would be no double-digit SEC team. Vegas has already put that up there, like as a prop bet.
Yeah, But look who they end the season with, LSU.
Yeah.
Alabama, Texas, Auburn, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee. And then they got Arkansas last. They gonna lose at least 3 of them, I think.
See, it's going. You know, that's why I said I'm not putting all that hype on the Lane train. Listen, no. Anyway, there ain't no sense talk about that because that's spilled milk. Don't even bring that up. Lane wasn't hanging around for nothing. Okay, let's just put it like that.
We know why Lane was hanging around.
We know why Lane was hanging around.
Lane was waiting on Alabama to lose to Auburn.
Yeah, we know why. We know why Lane was hanging around. And when that did not happen, Lane didn't have no choice.
No, he ain't have no choice. Not after
you really think Lane wanted to go there? No.
He did. We got Vanderbilt out there, LSU. Ain't no more Diego Pavia. That's a win.
Yeah, they have Jared Curtis. And
yeah, they do.
That's who Georgia was supposed to have gotten. Remember, he decommitted and went to Vandy.
And guess what? That's another indication that Georgia going downhill when you losing commits to Vanderbilt. Come on, man. Anyway, I know they beat Alabama one time, but damn. How about but we beat Vanderbilt, then we got Chattanooga, that's a win. Then them Auburn Tigers. Now, they come to Tuscaloosa, so I feel pretty confident about that game. So, but you know, old daggone, what's up, Randy? How you doing, man? Matter of fact, he's a dog fan, but if y'all ain't subscribed to Randy's channel, go subscribe to over there to How About Them Effing Dogs Cast with Randy, man.
All right.
Randy, a pretty good guy, man. Y'all going over there and subscribe, man.
I'm getting ready to do it right now.
Yeah, man.
I sure will.
But yeah, so there you go, Bama hater. Seemed like 12-0 to me. Come on now. But hey, it is what it is, man. Bama hate, I don't blame him. I don't care. I'm going to have to see it to believe it. Prove it time for the boy. Hey, y'all can hate on the boy all you want to. But okay, be riding with him till the wheels fall off, man.
I just subscribed to How About channel.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he got a good channel over there, man.
Gotcha.
Dogs aren't paying $2 million for any freshman, QB or not. Tell them again, man. Alabama ain't either. Alabama ain't either. But anyway, number 4. And guess what, Piano Man? They got LSU ranked above Alabama at number 14.
Yeah.
It says Lane Kiffin's Tigers missed the college football playoffs in year one. That's a fact. That's a fact. They gonna miss it. That's a fact. Let me pull up their damn schedule. I'm gonna tell you the losses, man. At least that's what I think. LSU. Oh, like I said, open up with Clemson.
They're playing them in
Baton Rouge.
They should win that. They should win that.
Louisiana Tech. They'll win that in Baton Rouge. Then they go to Oxford, Mississippi. Loss.
I believe
Texas A&M go to Baton Rouge.
Who they play after Ole Miss?
Texas A&M in Baton Rouge.
Toss up.
You know what? I'm gonna pick Texas A&M to win. I like Mike Elko. He's a hell of a coach, man. Then they got McNeese State. You know that's at home. Then they go to Kentucky.
They'll win that one. They should.
Then they got Mississippi State coming to Baton Rouge. They'll win. I think they win. Then they got Auburn. They on the road.
They're going to that cemetery.
Yeah, toss up.
That's gonna be a toss up.
Then Alabama go to Louisiana. Texas go to Baton Rouge. Tennessee. Go ahead.
That's going to be honest to goodness, that's going to be that Texas and LSU game. That's going to be a toss-up.
Okay. They go to Knoxville.
They should beat Tennessee.
I think they will. And then Arkansas, I think they'll beat Arkansas.
They'll beat Arkansas.
So they probably have, what, 9-3? Because like Alabama. No. I'm saying 8-4. I'm saying they lose to Clemson, Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas. And there's some more they're possibly losing.
I just think they'll lose to Bama. They'll lose to Texas and Ole Miss. I think that's
so 9-3. Okay. I'll take that for $1. At number 13, you got Miami. And guess what?
Man, who cares?
I agree. Bama hater wholeheartedly with this bold prediction because you ain't done it yet. And that bold prediction for Miami, the Hurricanes won't make the ACC championship game. We already know that. That ain't even, you know what? That ain't even a bold prediction, man. That ain't even a bold prediction. Miami will be a runaway favorite to win the SEC title for the first time in 2026. That's a fact.
Say what? Who said that?
According to this, they are the runaway favorite to win the ACC title for the first time since 2026. But guess what? That has become a familiar trap in recent years. Mario Cristobal tends to drop a stunning game or two during the regular season that ends up derailing the Hurricanes' positioning for the ACC championship game. And in a league with little margin for error, another slip up in 2026 will keep Miami watching at home as usual. Yep, they lost a couple of games last year that kept them out the daggone ACC championship game, as they do every freaking year, just like they did in 2024. So I agree with that. Oh, man. So anyway, no, can't nobody convince me of nothing. I'm my own man. Can't nobody convince me to do something. Man, what's wrong with you? But anyway, what's wrong with this guy? Let me see. Miami. Look at their schedule. Miami 2026 football schedule. Y'all know it's pretty easy. They'll beat Stanford to open the season. They'll beat Florida A&M. They'll beat Wake Forest. They'll beat Central Michigan. Clemson.
They'll beat them.
Yeah, they'll beat Clemson. Then they got a bye week. They'll beat Florida State. They'll beat Pittsburgh. I don't know. They might slip up against them. You know Mario Cristobal. But I'm saying they'll beat them. They'll beat North Carolina. They'll lose to Notre Dame.
And that's their only loss. But no. Well, let me keep going.
Yeah. Then after Notre Dame, they got, I don't know, they might lose to Duke. I don't know. But anyway, they'll beat Duke. They'll beat Virginia. And they'll beat Boston College.
That's what I'm saying. One game.
But this man be wanting us to bet on this weak-ass damn
bet, man. That's a sucker's bet.
But like I said, like I say, Mario Cristobal always seems to slip up. And it's always in conference play. Always. And guess what? I don't think what Miami got, you know what Miami got coming back on defense. We know they ain't got Ruben Bain, but
they don't have is it Messidor?
Yeah, Messidor, yeah.
They don't have Messidor and Bain.
Let me see.
And on offense, they don't have Beck. They don't have they're reloading. They but when you say Bama, the guy said Bama's loaded. I mean, excuse me, he said Miami's loaded. They should be against that schedule right there.
I know they should, for according to the schedule.
Don't play nobody. So it's like it's like you're a man among boys in that, but you can't win your conference. So win your conference and then come back and see.
Yeah. So yeah, they lost Ruben Bain, Akeem Messidor, Francis. He offensive tackle. They lost a linebacker, Muhammad Toure, Bobby Washington, Malik Bryant. They lost Keontae Scott as a DB, and they lost Martinez, running back. He was drafted to the Seahawks. Now they got some transfers. JoJo Trader out of NC State, Chance Robinson out of NC State. All these are wide receivers. And Nye Carter from Wake Forest. Tight end Brock Scott from Indiana. Defensive line, Deontay Simpson from Miami. And Travius Jones, UCF. Dylan Russell, Louisville. Linebacker, Raul Aguirre. I think he's pretty good out of NC State. Defensive back, Charles Brantley out of Michigan State. Jadis Richards from Tennessee. Offensive lineman, Tommy Kinsler from Auburn. And Derek Plass from Auburn. God damn, y'all transfer you, ain't you?
That's what they are. When you say
and the transfer quarterback. And that's why I say Mario Cristobal ain't built shit in Miami.
Ain't built nothing.
He's depending on transfers from year in and year out.
KB, they be talking about that U, right?
Yeah.
It needs to be a T right there in the middle talking about transfer U.
Yeah, transfer
that's
U.
what their logo need to be.
Jesus. And for anybody to say Mario Cristobal done built something in Miami, they telling a damn lie. They telling a damn lie. Come on now. Make it make sense. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But Miami ain't winning no damn ACC. And for any Miami fan that think your beloved Miami Pelicans winning the ACC, I'm going to tell you right now, you a whole fool. A whole.
What's that duck name? Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Give him my best.
Name they damn mascot Sebastian. Come on, man.
Man, sit down.
But anyway, moving on to BYU. BYU will finish unbeaten in the Big 12 regular season. Yeah, that's a possibility. It's the Big 12. BYU is the best team in the Big 12, bar none. Looking at their schedule, if I can get to it. Utah Tech. Who the hell is you? I ain't never heard of Utah Tech. Arizona, Colorado State, TCU, Iowa State. Now they'll lose to Notre Dame, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They can compete with Notre Dame. So I ain't gonna just count that as a loss.
I'm not gonna count it as a loss yet because they're playing them in Provo, right?
Yeah, they playing them in Utah.
That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna play them. Yeah. So that's gonna be a good one. Don't write Notre Dame in just yet.
Not yet. UCF, they'll beat them.
Yeah.
Arizona State, Utah. After Utah, they got Baylor, Kansas, and Cincinnati. So possible 2 slip-ups.
Yeah.
Notre Dame and Utah.
Right.
Possible 2 slip-ups. So.
And they do not play Texas Tech, do they?
No, they don't play. They play TCU, not Texas Tech.
Right. See, so that's the other thing that's helping BYU out is that they don't play Texas Tech. So
right.
You could see, like I said, depending on Sorsby, you could see BYU, Texas Tech in that Big 12 championship.
Yeah, Texas Tech going. I think it's going to lean as far as Texas Tech because it's going to be on their defense. That's what I think now.
The offense going to be pretty well.
I don't know much about Texas Tech, but after who did they lose a lot of guys on defense from last year's team?
No. Yes, they did. Yes, they lost. I think they lost that linebacker.
I know who you're talking about.
that linebacker, because I watched him when he got drafted. They lost him. They lost they lost their defensive signal caller. They lost that dude. He got drafted. So, but I know that's just one player. So I'm not sure about the rest of the nucleus there. I just know they lost him. But Texas Tech still gonna be that team, man.
Hey, next man up.
Yeah.
At number 11, you got USC. Lincoln Riley returns to the college football playoff in year 5 at USC. Now, he got a good damn quarterback. But I don't think they making no damn playoffs. Not in the Big Ten. But let me look at their schedule before I speak too early. So, but I don't think so. Just me. Oh, that's South Carolina. Let's pull up USC's.
Here we go.
2026 football schedule. So they ain't gonna make it. I can see it right now. They got Oregon, Washington, Ohio State, Indiana.
Gonna be rough. Yeah, and they go to, now here's the catch.
Shit, they got all of them at home, look like to me.
But they have Oregon in California. They got Washington in California. They go to Penn State. They go to Wisconsin. Ohio State have to go to them. They go to Indiana, and they go to UCLA. I don't know, KB. I'm not sure. That home cooking just might serve them up some.
Oregon come in their stadium, beat them. I'm saying Ohio State go to LA and beat them. I'm saying they go into Indiana and lose. Now, I'm going to give them a chance to beat Indiana because Indiana had a lot of players leave.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them a chance against Indiana.
Well, when we get to Indiana, because I know Indiana's on.
They own up the list.
They're on up in there too. So we'll wait on that because I have a question. But
I believe USC will start off 4-0. San Jose State, Fresno State, Louisiana, and Rutgers.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 games going to be pretty damn tough with Oregon and Washington. And it might be tough with Penn State.
And but the only thing that's going to help them there is that they're playing them in their home.
They at home
stadium. So that's going to be a toss-up. But if Oregon is as loaded as everybody says they are, USC won't beat them.
Right. I think they'll win on the road against Wisconsin, and they'll lose at home against Ohio State. And I'm gonna put up a question mark with Indiana.
Yep. And because when we get to Indiana, then I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking.
Okay. In Maryland, they'll beat them, and UCLA, they'll beat them. So, but now we're in the top 10 with Oklahoma at number 10. Oklahoma stumbles to a 2-3 record out the gate. And guess what? I agree with that. I agree with that. And I'm finna pull it up. I agree with that. Oklahoma 2026 football schedule. I don't know, but they got UTEP.
That's a win.
Michigan. I'm gonna say that's a win because
I think they win that.
They got a new head coach and shit, and they lost people. They trying to put it together over there.
And watch this, and we haven't called Michigan's name, yet, have we?
No.
Okay, so I'm not sure if they made this top 25 or not because we still have a few more to go. But Michigan,
they next.
Okay, well, I'll save it. But
okay.
They still Oklahoma still should beat Michigan. Now, I'll move on from that.
All right, they'll beat New Mexico. Then they coming to Athens. That's going to be rough. But I'll give Oklahoma a chance in Athens. I ain't saying they'll win, but as for right now, I give them a chance.
I've already predicted that Oklahoma would beat. We talked about this on the show. Bishop and Twister and Governor and Coach Carr. We kind of talked about this on the show. I have already launched my prediction that Oklahoma would beat Georgia. I think Georgia is going to have some issues with Oklahoma on offense. I think Oklahoma's offense is going to be pretty good. Along with their defense, Greg Venables and everything. I mean, Brent Venables. Yeah. But in that game right there, I think Oklahoma's going to take them.
Who is Oklahoma's quarterback? Same guy?
Mateer.
Okay.
Mateer.
After Georgia, they got a bye week, and then they go to Dallas to play Texas, Red River Rivalry.
You remember I took we were talking about this last year, and I took Oklahoma in this game. Everything favored Oklahoma and got in there, and Texas did them. That's one of those games I'll just leave alone and just let it play on out and everything. But okay, that'll be the one game I'll sit that one out.
All right. After that, they got Kentucky in Norman. I'll say that's a win.
Yeah, that's a
win.
They
go to Starkville, Mississippi.
That's a win.
They got South Carolina at home.
That's a win.
Florida Gators, Gainesville.
That's a win.
Ole Miss at home.
Revenge. Remember, Ole Miss came in there and beat them last year.
Right. Texas A&M in Norman.
That's a win.
And Missouri on the road. Oh, man. So how many losses you done gave Oklahoma? I mean, Ole Miss?
Just Ole Miss. But no. The revenge game. They should beat Ole Miss because that's a revenge game. Remember, Ole Miss went in Norman and beat them last year.
So how about Texas? I think you left that a question mark.
That's my toss-up game. And remember, I just said I'll sit that one out. So
you got Oklahoma. If they beat Texas, they undefeated.
Yeah.
Or that will be their only loss. I think they got a pretty favorable schedule.
Yeah.
So we'll leave Oklahoma at that. But they at number 10. At number 9, you got Michigan. Kyle Whittingham will beat Ryan Day in his The Game debut. I doubt that.
Michigan had more problems than what people want to admit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this while we're at it. And this is for the folks in the back and hear me real good. Quit running around here hollering about y'all didn't want Kalen DeBoer when Willingham took the job. That's a lie. You know you wanted him, and you came at him for a reason. Was to help fix your program.
You know what? The fans might not have wanted him, but they damn AD damn sure did.
They wanted him.
And I think he know better than the fans.
Yeah. And so there were a lot of issues still in Michigan. This is why I was going back to that Oklahoma game. That's why I believe Oklahoma beats Michigan, because there were a lot of issues. Because think about it. Michigan, think about the players Bama got. Bama got a couple of them from Michigan along that O-line. Now, I'm not saying that Michigan was going to be starving for O-linemen because they were not, but they lost 2 main guys up there. And then there were others that left. So Michigan has some issues. And so I think they're ranked too high. And I don't think Michigan is going to do as well as what this particular poll is saying. But like you said, way early. It's just April 29th. So we'll see.
Bama hater. Alabama didn't play Michigan last year. You talking about some shit 2 years ago.
Michigan didn't have no problem with Bama. Sure did. And guess what?
Y'all had problems winning Louisville or SMU didn't have no problem.
Y'all had problems with Louisville. So why don't you just stick with who y'all have problems with? Oh, y'all have problems with Louisville, SMU, not winning your conference, and Indiana. Y'all have 4 issues that you need to take care of.
I don't understand why this guy talking. They had 2 good seasons. 2. Man, get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm gonna tell you, like I told some folks over on Twitter, before I give Signetti all this props, I want to see him run it back.
Yeah, I want to see him do it again.
I want to see him do it again.
I want to see Cristobal do it again.
I want to see Miami run it back. I want to see Miami and Indiana in the Natty again. Let's run it back. Then come back and talk to me.
Miami don't get no respect from KB. None.
You know, I want to see you run it back. You talk about
None.
Bama like that and all that kind of stuff. I want to see you run it back. First of all, I want to see you win the ACC. Well, if I get down to brass tactics, KB, if I may, I want to see y'all beat it. I want to see y'all beat Louisville, and I want to see you beat SMU, which you have proven that you can't do. Louisville done beat y'all 2 years in a row.
See, this the thing. There's only one team in the SEC that has a winning record against Alabama. And they just got to the SEC. Most of their wins was when they was outside of the SEC, and that's Oklahoma. That's the only team in the SEC that got a winning record over Alabama. There is no team, not a one team in the ACC that's got a winning record over Alabama. Not one. Not one. So come on, Bama hater. Stop fucking playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. Until your team win anything, and I mean absolutely anything, don't say nothing to Alabama fans. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be in an SEC chat room at all.
How you gonna live in the South? Wait a minute, bro. How you gonna live in the South and go for an ACC team?
That's crazy. It's a reason why people don't want to stay in Florida. But anyway, we was at Michigan. Now we at Indiana at number 8.
Here we go.
Indiana produces back-to-back #1 overall NFL draft picks with quarterback Josh Hoover. I don't know much about Josh Hoover, but I'm finna look him up.
Now, wait a minute. Let's look up something here. I want to see something because I want to see here.
Josh Hoover. Let's go, man. Josh Hoover. He coming from Texas Tech. Now, last year, 3,400 yards, almost 3,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. The year prior, he had 3,900 yards, 3,949 yards, 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Now, he's going into his 5th year. So 71 interceptions total in his college career with 33 interceptions. So he need to cut down on them damn interceptions, I'll tell you that. And then, so they saying they'll produce back-to-back #1 draft. I don't think he'll be a #1 draft pick. Not overall.
Right.
I really don't. Because guess what? This year's draft class as far as quarterbacks is going to be better than this past.
It was last time. Yeah.
Man, you got Deontay Moore. You got him. You got, I talk shit about this man, but you got Eli Manning. You got Julian Sain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw Gunnar Stockton in there. No, I ain't throwing Gunnar Stockton in there. Hell no. I'm going to throw that guy. I'm going to throw that Miami quarterback in there who came from Duke. I'm throwing him in there.
You go and Austin Mack is going to be eligible.
Yeah, but he got to be a starter though.
I got my own theory about that too. So, but anyway.
Yeah, he'll have to be a starter to even have a chance. So
we're gonna see.
It is what it is, man. But this ain't got nothing to do with the NFL. Most NFL fans are fans of the team in their own state or own city. Most NFL fans. And that's a fact.
It's a lot of football fans in the South.
If the states that don't have an NFL team, those are the fans whose teams are other teams outside of that state because their state don't have an NFL team like Alabama. And a lot of Alabama people in Alabama, they fans of the Atlanta Falcons, maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars, the state next to them. So, hey, but anyway, you live in Birmingham, Alabama, or Bessemer, Huntsville, wherever you live. But you a Miami fan? A Miami fan? You ain't no real. Was you born and raised in Miami? Now I want to know, was you born and raised in Miami or born and raised in the state of Florida? How about that? Bama hater, was you born and raised in the state of Florida? Was you born and raised in Miami? Or was you born in Alabama and you just a fan of the old team, the Michael Irvins, the Ray Lewises? Well, guess what?
Willis McGahee, Alonzo Highsmith.
I was not born and raised in Tuscaloosa, but I was born and raised in Alabama. In Alabama, man. Was you raised in Florida? That's why I asked. Were you raised? You think every Alabama fan was raised in Tuscaloosa? That's why it's called Alabama. That's the state. Were you born in Florida?
KB,
that's all I will say
this. KB, can I correct you on something? Yeah, Alabama does have a professional football team.
Yeah, the Stallions. That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alabama.
Let me ask you something, Bama hater. When was the last time you watched a pro game and somebody held up a sign and said, "We want the Miami Hurricanes"?
Never. Shit, they don't even hold up that in college. What are you talking? They don't hold that up in college.
Who? You know what?
Come on, man.
You know what?
Man, he didn't answer my question. Was you born in Florida? That's all I need to know. But anyway, Indiana, Jake Hoover, first round draft pick, in which I don't believe it. I ain't gonna even go through their schedule because I know this guy ain't gonna be no first round draft pick. But anyway, number 7, you at Texas Tech. Quarterback Brendan Sorsby becomes a Heisman Trophy finalist for Texas Tech. I can believe that.
Yeah. But I can believe he's that. The one that he's in rehab right now, though. KB.
What the fuck?
You didn't hear about that, right? You heard about that?
No,
right?
I didn't.
Yes, sir. Gambling.
Oh, yeah. I did hear about that. I did. Yes, I did.
We talked about that on the show yesterday. That's him. And we don't know what the punishment is going to be.
Right.
That they're not sure about the punishment. So you have to kind of put theirs on hold, put a question mark by it, and then wait and see what the NCAA is going to do about Brandon Sorsby.
Right. So but anyway, I ain't gonna even pay no attention to Bama hater no more. Everything he say is about Alabama. I mean, everything. He can't say shit about Miami.
He loves us.
Yeah, he loves us. But anyway, Texas A&M at number 6. Aggies will lose 3 games in the month of November and miss the college football playoff. Ooh. I looked at their schedule. It's going to be rough.
Texas A&M?
Yeah. Texas A&M football schedule 2026. The month of November. Here it is. South Carolina. That's who they open up the month of November with. Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Texas.
That's a loss.
And the thing about it, they got Alabama before them 4 games.
That's a loss.
So you think they'll lose 3 in the month of November?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a possibility.
It's possible.
Notre Dame will lose in the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs. That's a possibility because basically they already are locked for the playoffs.
Exactly.
So that's not even a bold statement. So they already are locked.
And you know what, KB, while Bama haters, hating on Bama, who he need to be hating on is Notre Dame. Notre Dame's already a lock to go in, and everybody else have to play their way in.
Yeah, yeah. Bama hater. He just happy that they did something that they ain't did in forever, and that's make the playoffs. That's all. And guess what? Guess what? He talking about Alabama shouldn't have been in. The thing about it, Piano Man, it wasn't even a debate if Alabama was getting in or not. They was the debate.
Exactly.
So what are he talking about?
He came on the show here a couple of weeks ago talking about politics, and I had to remind him who had to let who in, who was the politics actually favoring. The politics favored Miami. It would never know politics about Alabama. Bama, when they went in to the playoffs, KB, you know it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. Alabama went in as a 3-loss team. We know that. But they were already guaranteed that part. Why? They won the regular season SEC. They won that, which something y'all couldn't do.
I don't know. His football logic is all broke. But anyway, Notre Dame at number 4, we got Oregon. Oregon finally wins its first ever national championship. Negative.
Now in another poll, but I'm gonna shoot you this other one that I think I saved it, KB. I'm gonna shoot you this other poll, and so you can, as the summer goes on, you can even talk about this other poll I'm gonna shoot you. So that's the one we talked about a few weeks ago. Oregon, you said Oregon is 4th right here, right?
Yes.
In the other poll, they're 2nd.
Damn. You think they can win the national championship? Well, any team can win the national championship in the offseason. Any teams can be whatever they want to be in the offseason. Players can be whatever they want to be in the offseason. But it all matters what happens during the season. But I don't feel like that they can win the national championship. They got to go through Ohio State and USC and they got to make it to the Big Ten championship, which they can make it. Matter of fact, they won it the year before last. So, but it's a whole different story when you get in them playoffs, man. So it is what it is. At number 3, we got them Georgia Bulldogs. Oh, go ahead, man.
Keep it moving.
Oh, at number 3, we got them Georgia Bulldogs. They win a 3rd consecutive SEC championship. I can see that. I can see it.
I can see it. It's possible, but it's not probable.
Because guess what? The way me and you see it, Alabama going undefeated, and we're going to win it.
That's why I said it's not probable. All I'm going to take is one game at the time, but I do believe Bama beats Georgia again. Make them cry some more.
This is where Georgia's season began in week 4. First 3 weeks, I think, is pretty easy. Well, it is. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, and Arkansas. Then they got Arkansas coming to Athens.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma coming to Athens.
Right.
Vanderbilt, which I think they're going to beat. Then they go to Tuscaloosa. Then they got Auburn coming to Athens. Then they play Florida in Atlanta. Then they go to Oxford, play Ole Miss.
Back up there for a minute, KB, because I'm going to ask you, because we sort of brought this up this morning. Why are they playing Florida in Atlanta?
I mean, they usually play in Jacksonville, don't they?
Exactly. So
I really don't know. I know some people was upset with Kirby and Georgia about this, but I don't know what's the reason why they playing in Atlanta. I don't know.
They don't want to play us in Atlanta.
Hey, it's a I guess they feel like they got the advantage. But anyway, but yeah, they got Florida in Atlanta. Then they go to Ole Miss. Then they got Missouri coming to Athens. Then they go to Columbia. And then they got Georgia Tech coming to Athens. If you look at Georgia's schedule, what losses do you see besides Alabama? You already picked Ole Miss.
I think they lose to Oklahoma. I think they lose to Bama, and I think they lose to Ole Miss. I'm gonna stand on that.
I'm adding one more in there, and that's Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Okay.
So both of us got them going 8-4.
I'll take it.
8-4.
I don't believe Georgia is as good as advertised.
I done told you. They going south, man. They're going south.
You know, they're not trending in the right direction. I ran we did it. I pulled it up this morning, and y'all can feel free to pull it up. Go to the SEC website and look at like the standings and things like that. And there's one thing that Georgia, Bama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. I think that's how it is. When you go to the very end, they all have one thing in common: they're all on losing streaks, all of them. So that's why I don't see how Georgia is doing all this bragging when you lost in the same round Alabama did.
They did. In Alabama, but the thing about it, Alabama got them a win in the playoffs. That's all I know.
And you win 1-1 against Bama last year. Now that's the bottom line. You win 1-1. I could see you bragging if you beat us twice. No, you beat them. Bama 1-1. Georgia 1-1. Now you would say, but it was y'all beat us in the regular season. It was just the SEC championship, which anyway. You all are 2 in the last 12 tries, Georgia. You're 2-10, and you're bragging. You sound like Miami. Miami, every time you play Bama, you lose.
Man, yeah, it sounds about like that. But we're gonna move on to number 2. Texas. Arch Manning will break Colt McCoy's single season passing record. And his single season passing record was 3,859 yards. 34 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. I don't believe it. I don't know why they keep trying to hype Arch Manning up. I don't believe it. Now, last season, he threw for 31, 63, 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. But as you know, most of that shit was against garbage teams. I don't know why they love Arch Manning in Texas. Like somebody said in the comments, Arch Manning has third-round talent, but a first-round name. And that's a fact. But anyway, if you're going to talk about my Canes, get it right. Okay, well, let me see. Half of the names you named off were players who transferred from Miami this year. Miami team is built through recruiting and some portal. Huh?
Small portal sample. Small.
Hold on now. Hold on now. I read all them transfers y'all got. But come on, man. Mario Cristobal ain't built nothing.
Not a thing.
Everything he got is through the transfer portal. Every quality player. Okay, Ruben Bain, he was pretty good. Malachi Stark's pretty good. But the rest of them, come on, man. Come on, man.
Where did your quarterback come from? Where have your last 2 quarterbacks come from?
They last 3.
Where have your last 3? Oh, I forgot about Cam Ward. Yeah. Where have your last 3 quarterbacks come from?
What's the guy last year?
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck and this one.
Transfer portal.
And this one. Come on now.
So that's your small portal sample quarterback. So you can't build one? You don't recruit one?
They can't. Who was the last quarterback they recruited? Garbage. Straight garbage. Let me see. Let's look at Miami's transfer portal.
Let's look at
that trend. 2026 transfer portal. You got a guy. I don't even know what program this is. You got two guys from Duke, one from Georgia, one from Nebraska, one from Florida State, one from Ohio State, one from Missouri, one from Northwestern, one from South Carolina, one from Boston College, West Virginia, and who is this? Oklahoma State Beavers?
Oregon State.
That? And then
that's a small portal. That's the small portal sample they talking about.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 players y'all got out the transfer portal, plus the ones that y'all picked up last year that's still eligible. Could I be right? Could I be right? Now, they lost several transfers too now. Just to put that out there. You lost several transfers too. I don't wanna, go without saying that y'all lost transfers too. In which you should lose transfers. Them players want to win. Y'all can't win over there. I'm just saying. Mario Cristobal ain't built nothing, especially a damn quarterback.
And KB, don't look now, but aren't these the same Miami Hurricanes that wanted a certain Bama quarterback to come play for them for $6.5 million?
$6.5 million that they offered that
built something. Okay.
And guess what? He made the right decision. Because guess what? He got over $14 million fully guaranteed in a signing bonus. And he got a $25 million fully guaranteed contract. Yeah. $6.5 million. Come on, Williams. You know that ain't fake news. Y'all would have loved to have Ty Simpson. Well, if it's fake news, why is it on a Miami Hurricanes website? If it's fake news.
Thank you.
It's on a Miami Hurricanes website.
That's not fake news. Y'all know that's true.
Those guys
wanted Ty Simpson.
Yeah, they wanted Ty Simpson. And matter of fact, the quarterback they wanted Sam Levitt. That was the first one. Then they moved to Ty Simpson. Yep. And then they moved to Darren Minson.
Saying that.
Did. Bama fans didn't want Ty back. Ty went to the NFL, guy. What you mean we ain't want him back? It ain't our decision whether he come back or not. Shit, hell, a lot of y'all fans, fucking Miami fans a couple years ago, didn't want Mario Cristobal at all. Talk about that, Bama hater.
Yeah, explain that one away.
Yeah, why y'all didn't want Mario Cristobal? Huh? After he lost to freaking Middle Tennessee. Or when he lost to Boston College. Why y'all didn't want him then? Come on, man.
See, people forget what they conveniently forget certain things, and but it's a convenience for them. But y'all know good and well, Miami, y'all offered that man 6.5. Y'all did that.
They know it.
Y'all
know it.
Y'all did it.
Nah, Bama hater.
But look at Bama hater. I'm pretty sure Mario Cristobal and the rest of his group don't even know you exist, bro. So you might not have wanted him, but what you wanted and what they were saying don't match. They wanted Ty Simpson, whether you didn't want him or not.
Oh well, it is what it is.
So who's next?
Oh, at number 2, Texas. Oh, we was at Texas.
Yeah, we was
Colt
at Texas.
McCoy will break. Archman will break Colt McCoy's single season record. I don't believe it. At Ohio State, you got Ohio State is number one. Ohio State will lose 3 games.
You gonna pull a schedule up?
Ohio State hasn't lost more than 2 games since 2011. 2 games in a season. Ohio State 2026. So they saying they'll lose 3 games. So Ohio State 2026. They start out with Ball State, which is a win. Second game, they got Texas. I'm saying they beat Texas.
I think they beat Texas. They go over,
right,
but they're playing them in Texas.
Right.
That's gonna be a toss-up, but I'm still gonna go with Ohio State.
You know, they done beat them the last 2 years. And one of them was in Texas, I believe. They got Kent State. That's a win.
Win.
Illinois.
Win.
Before I go on, you know Britt Belima, he basically accused Georgia of tampering. But anyway, Georgia got somebody from over there, running back. When they got their running back from Illinois. That was last year. Old boy was with Georgia last year. They running back. His number went down too because they wouldn't put him on the damn field when he was doing very well at Illinois.
Should have stayed.
And then he went undrafted. But anyway.
But they running back, you remember.
Yeah, because somebody was saying Georgia tried to get their quarterback. They running back, but he didn't go. And he said, I wish that would have worked for us. So, but anyway, the running back, he put his name in the transfer portal. In 12 hours, he was on a plane in Athens. So he's saying he was tampering. But anyway, the next game after Illinois, they got Iowa. They'll win that.
That's a win.
Maryland.
Win.
Indiana.
Win.
USC.
Toss up.
They got to go. They got to go to USC too.
Oregon.
Oregon in Columbus.
Win.
Northwestern.
Win.
Nebraska.
Win.
Michigan in Columbus.
Win.
So you got them. Well, one toss up, and that's Indiana. That's USC, and I'm picking them to beat USC, and I'm picking them to go undefeated. That's what I got.
I think what happens with Ohio State is when they get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think that's where the loss comes.
Yep. I agree. Because I think that offense is going to be tough to stop, man.
Mm-hmm. I really think they will have trouble on. But the other part of that, though, I wonder what their defense is going to look like. Because they have trouble. Because honest to goodness, that's how Miami beat them. Miami was a lot more balanced than Ohio State was, and so a balanced team will beat Ohio State. That's how I see it.
Right.
A good balanced team.
I agree. So that's it, man. My bold prediction for the top 25 from this website. See, what was it on? CBS Sports.
Okay.
So that was it, man. We're gonna end the show with that. I'm glad to have you on, man.
Man, that was good to be here, seeing all the peeps again. I just want to invite you to come to the Long Run. I'm on every morning. I know it's a morning show, but at least if you can listen, just give us a listen. KB's on sometime. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on, but as we get into the summer, closer to the season, I'm gonna be bringing all my brothers and sisters on, and we just gonna have a wang dang doodle talking about the Alabama Crimson Tide and talking about college football in general. And so, but if you've never subscribed to my channel, it's The Long Run with Piano Man on YouTube. Hey, if you can just help get me to 500, those of you that have never subscribed, I promise you will not regret subscribing to the channel, meeting the Gumbo Chefs, the 401k crew, and also Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. Don't, I got a good crew over there. We're family. We love each other, and we have a lot of fun. KB's part of the family. I'm part of two families, the Long Run family and KB family. And so I'm just glad to be here. And then also, KB, I have a Discord channel, the Long Run Discord. Come over and chat with us sometime. And we get down over there in the Discord. So just come over. But you're invited to just join me at the Long Run with Piano Man on YouTube. Once you do that, then you can come and hit us up on the Discord. And man, the Discord is open 24/7. So
okay,
it's open 24/7. There's no set time for Discord. You want to come to the Long Run Discord? Just come on in there, and we'll make it happen. Okay, so just thank you, KB, for the invite. I've had fun chopping it up with you, arguing with Bama Hater for the most part.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow about the Discord.
Okay.
All right.
But
yeah, man, Bama Hater, he come in here. I think he the biggest Bama hater of them all. I think he a bigger Bama hater than Tony B. I mean,
maybe,
man.
You know what we ought to do? Maybe we ought to put Bama Hater and Tony B in the same room, and let's see who really hates Bama the most.
I think Bama Hater will get him. I ain't lying. Shit, he hate Bama football so much he had to move to Alabama. I mean, man.
Man.
Ain't that something, man? But man, I sure appreciate you coming on, man.
Hey, man, anytime, bro, anytime. And listen, but we're gonna have something real soon. Get you over and be doing something, similar to this and everything. And one thing I'm gonna tell you like this. One thing I love to do is my name's Piano Man for a reason, but I love music, right? So one thing I did last year, and I think I'm gonna do it again this year, I want to get like theme songs for each game that Alabama plays. What would be the theme song for that week, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna be doing some stuff, man. So we're gonna have a good time. But man, KB, thank you for having me, man.
Hey man, no problem, man. Thank you for taking the invite, man. And I enjoyed doing this show with you, man. I didn't expect for it to go this long, but I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed you too, Bama Hater.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bama Hater, Stacey Bulldog, Tony B, the Vol.
Tony B say he hate Miami more than Bama.
Oh my God.
ACC scum, the scum of the fucking football earth. Say it ain't so, Tony B. That's what I'm talking about.
Tony B, if you're not a member of my channel, please come on and subscribe. Come in, you can talk. The
Long Run with Piano Man. The Long Run with Piano Man.
Piano Man,
and subscribe.
Come on over. So we can talk.
Bama Hater Tony B gonna whoop your ass. But anyway.
And I'm gonna stand back and watch.
You damn right. Hey, how they say, look, listen, and laugh. That's what.
Hey, what was that I used to say? Listening, looking, and lurking. I'm gonna be looking, listening, lurking, and laughing all at the same time.
As much as me and Tony B don't agree, I knew I liked him for some reason.
Any friend of KB is a friend of mine.
Yeah, man.
So you heard that, y'all? Any friend of KB is a friend of mine. We cool. We cool. I like you already.
Yeah. Now Tony B gonna get on your nerve talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide, but he all right. He good people.
He good people.
Long
as you don't like Miami, we good players.
Anybody who hate Miami, I'm good with them.
I'm good with you.
I'm good with you. We can
bottoms
be
up, bro.
You damn right. But anyway, South Carolina, Nicole Covington, South Cackalack. But yeah, man. But man, let's get out of here, man. And like I said, it was good having you on, man. And hey, we're gonna have to do it again, man. Either on your podcast or over here once again.
Let's make it happen. And hey, I'll let you know. We're gonna do something real soon. But KB, you know what? I know what to do. I'm just when I be sending out my links, bro. Anytime you feel like you want to come on, just come on. I'm just gonna start emailing you anyway.
Okay.
And then you can just, hey, you don't need no invitation. Just
okay.
come.
Tony B say he already subscribed. But okay, and, matter of fact, when you email me to the email that you emailed tonight.
I got you. I got it. It's already.
I don't use
it's already set in there. It's already.
Okay, I don't use the other one anymore.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. But all right, man, I appreciate it, man.
All right, y'all be safe.
All right, man, I'll holler at you. All right, everybody, that's the show for tonight. I appreciate y'all, joining in and hanging out with me and Piano Man. And hey, we'll get together again. Like I said, either on his show or either right here. So, like I said, appreciate y'all. Appreciate the Kangaroo Click. Appreciate everybody who was watching tonight. Shout out to Linda P for being a member of the Kangaroo Click for 20 entire months. All right, y'all give a standing ovation to Linda P for being a member of the Kangaroo Click for how long? 20 entire months, almost 2 years. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So appreciate your support, Linda P. But with that being said, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Shout out to Roll Tide Willie and Roll Damn Tide.
Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Big Bama, big pride, big legacy. Rama Jamma, yeah, they doubt and gotta let them see. You come to Brian Denny, you ain't ready where you better be. Roll Tide, Willie screaming at you, that's a guarantee. And he don't give a piss. Blitz, Bama, blitz. Pressure on your QB, bout to make him throw a beat. Hold up, that A is not Atlanta. That A for Alabama. And if you rep that Tide, gonna stand up. Yeah. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide.